It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday then. Saturday, Sunday. What? Yeah, it's okay.
What's up? This is Jeff. Welcome to Jeff's podcast, and today we're talking about the MNL48 third general election and the balloting period for the 2020 MNL48 third general election ends last November 30th of 2020 after the DTI, or the Department of Trade and Industry, has denied the extension of promos for the third general election. Kudos to the Department of Trade and Industry for the denying of extension of promos, where the girl group and their management, including Halo Halo Entertainment, have decided to finish it off for the promo before the DTI receives a violation of promos. I'm happy to the DTI that the management needs to finish the balloting of votes before the year ends. So let's check it out where it started in the third general election of MNL48. You can check out the previous videos of the podcast centered on MNL48, including the results of the third general election, on my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/gifaboy, and also listen on Spotify. Just search Jeff's Podcast. The third general election of MNL48 was announced last February 6th of 2020, and the promotion for the balloting period begins last March 13th of 2020. It's the same format from the recently concluded second general election of MNL48, including the elimination format, where 12 members did not make the cut into the 48th seat, including Gia Muse, Princess Virgilio, and Ella Amat. Then, after the second general election, Gia, Princess, and Ella are becoming the members of the KenQC, or KKS, and rejoined the 48th group roster after graduating 3 members, including Quincy Santillan, Ashley Garcia, and Sayaka Awane, while Esel Montaos, Erica Sanico, Neka Adelan, Nis Abad, Cassie Pestillos, Sha Envino, Hazel Marsonia, Mari Epilogo, and Joel Kakapit have decided not to join the 48th group roster after they eliminated outside the 48th seat. Esel rejoined the group as a member of the KenQC after she lost her spot in the 48th seat, and in the next day, she graduated from KenQC and the group in October 2019. Most of the MNL48 fans are not happy about the format, but some are happy to use the format because of the lack of members came from the management. I accept their decision to graduate members from the second general election, and they decided to focus on their careers. Let's go where it started at the recently concluded third general election, and this is where it all started. The MNL48 third general election uses the same format from the recently concluded second general election, which is the elimination format, and fans can vote their favorite OC, buying for the 48 seat spots. Every purchase of Living the Dream concert DVD is giving 6 votes for your OC, while the 6th single, which is the OPM version of River, including the CD and the music card, is giving 3 votes for your OC, and a fan club VIP mobile app subscription and a ticket show for the live event receive a single vote for your OC. The Living the Dream concert DVD, which includes behind the scenes of the girl group where they performed at the New Frontier Theater, formerly known as the Kia Theater, at the Araneta Center in Quezon City in the Philippines, held last April 2019, just days before the second general election was held at Eaton Centers. The fans can vote for their favorite OC buying for the 48 seat spot, and balloting period, or the balloting period, will be done by April 2020, until the MNL management has announced that the results of the third general election have been postponed due to the spread of the COVID pandemic, where it started the ECQ, or the Enhanced Community Quarantine, has been implemented. The implement will require curfew hours until 8 in the evening, employees must work from home, and security checkpoints from entering the border. As of today, which is November 2021, the number of COVID confirmed cases have been lowered, but the problem is the ages 11 years old envelope did receive a COVID vaccine. So the Department of Health Philippines is observed for the COVID vaccines for younger children. Once the COVID vaccine is safe and has no side effects, they're ready to produce the vaccine for the little ones. Back to the road for the third general election, and the girls are having fun from Kumu streaming to a new digital series titled MNL48%, which features a series of shorts where the girls are showcasing their acting skills. The show is produced by ABS-CBN TV Production Digital Group, also known as TBDG, where the project is aiming to produce short films. The cast members are chosen through the Kumu mobile app over a 2-week voting period. 4 shorts will be aired on the official YouTube channel of MNL48, and they released 4 short titles, such as 2020 Vision, which aired last March 2020, Chain from June to July 2020, By Us from August to September 2020, and Pack's Not Dead in November 2020. You can watch the encore again on the official YouTube channel of MNL48, and the girls are pretty well for acting, as the producers of ABS-CBN will review if these girls are talented in acting, as well as the fans. If they didn't do well in acting, they have to practice again to improve. The balloting period for the third general election has been delayed once again. That's the second time for the extension of promo, and it'll end in June of 2020. The main reason for the delay again is due to the ballot counting and delivery delay, which is also one of the effects of the community quarantine, or CQ, which provided checkpoint borders for each city. On graduating the members of MNL48, 9 members have already graduated during the election period. Most of the members have decided to back out of the general election due to the second general election controversy. The first girls are decided to back out from the general election are Lance Weefall, Rory Villaflor, Leila Kumba, and Isa Bautista back in March of 2020. Isa is the first second generation member who decided to graduate. Take note of this. For those who backed out of the general election, including the balloting period, they are considered as graduated from the group. Unlike Japanese and Asian 48 groups that some members decided not to participate in the general election but remains active in the group, the 48 group has a good example for MNL if a member decided to back out of the general election, which is automatically graduated. Next on the list is Dal Matalino, which was announced in May 2020, and Eka Sibuk in September 2020. Eka is a team captain of Team N4, and I respect her decision to graduate Eka as a team captain and member of the group, so she focuses on her future career including singing. More like Kichi Nadal vibes. The MNL48 third general election is once again delayed for the third time. That's twice the charm, and the balloting period will end until October 2020. Same problems such as the delivery delay. MNL48 and Halo Halo Entertainment is having a few discussions about the participants and the results of the third general election, despite the COVID pandemic, and also hearing the news about the ABS-CBN franchise controversy, where the National Telecommunications Commission, or the NTC, issued a cease and desist order to shut down all free television and radio programs of ABS-CBN and shut down of the Digibox, including TV Plus and Sky Direct. President Rodrigo Roa Duterte decided to reject the franchise after not airing the political advertisements ahead of the 2016 national elections, and ABS-CBN executives, including the company's president and CEO, Mr. Carlo Caticba, received an apology refusing to air his 2016 presidential campaign ads and favoring the negative political ads paid by then vice presidential candidate Antonio Trillanes, critical of his remarks on the campaign trail. On July 10, 2020, the Congress voted 70 congressmen and congresswomen in favor of the shutdown of the franchise over 11 congressmen and congresswomen in favor of the renewal of the franchise. 70 people for the favor of the network shutdown, which means 11,000 employees, including talents, are affected to lay off, and MNL48 is also affected too. The girls don't want to lose their jobs as a network partner. After countless delays, which are 3 times for the delay of the promo, the Department of Trade and Industry has been rejected the extension of the promo. The MNL management, including Halo Halo Entertainment, has accepted to not extend the promo after countless delays, which means the deadline period of votes is until November 30th of 2020. And MNL48 fans have finally waited for a long period of time to finish up the promo. Since Japanese and Asian 48 groups are already canceled the general election due to health protocols regarding the COVID pandemic, MNL48 is the only 48 member group that will resume the balloting period of the general election. Just ahead before the balloting period of the third general election ends, Bel de los Reyes and Celia Gia are decided to exit from the group and not participate in the third general election. That was a quick decision for both girls ahead before the balloting period of the third general election ends. Celia decided to become a celebrity and join the ranks of Star Magic, while Belle decided to focus on her new career outside the 48. The MNL48 members and the fans are under pressure to determine which MNL48 member make it into the 48th seat, but not the 48th seat. The girl group shifts from 48 to 36 members, vying for the 36th seat spot. 12 members will serve as Kinkyusei for the time being, and everyone is spoke fun that the All Pinay Idol group drops down from 48 to 36. Maybe I should call it MNL36, and it was funny that the girl group drops down to 36 members, as they're going to face JKT32, which is why JKT48 drops to 32 members, after 26 members decided to mass graduate due to the COVID pandemic in November 2020. After the balloting period for the third general election, 5 members have decided to part ways of the group, including 3 members, such as Ems Makabutas, Shaina Duran, and Shaira Duran, are terminated from the group due to multiple violations. And, ahead of the results for the third general election, Ice Boson and Ali Padillo are decided to graduate from the group. Ali is the center girl of the 4th single and winner of the controversial 2019 second general election. Ali's parents accept their decision to graduate her from the group, and she is looking forward to her future endeavors outside the 48. At the results of the third general election last February of 2021, Abby Trinidad is chosen as the winner of the third general election for the Senate girl of the 7th single, and after the election, Sheki Arzaga is chosen as the new overall captain, replacing Alice De Leon, where she decided to graduate from the group in May 2021. Gab Scribikin and Bray Binoya are already graduated in June 2021 after the Asia Festival event. Gab is a co-center girl from the 6th single, while Bray has a smacking incident that happened on social media, so she gives her a 30-day suspension before the Asia Festival event. As of press time, 14 to 15 members are graduated for 2021, including Kyla De Catalina, where she decided to go part ways from the group after she lost her seat into the 36th seat in the recent third general election as Kinkyusei. And 5 members of the group are graduated, including Kim Coloso, Alisa Garcia, Kei Isiyama, Thea Itona, and Grace Buenaventura after spreading rumors in September 2021. Alisa, Thea, Grace, and Tin are joined with the newest members of DNE, or Day Night Explorers, along with Joyce, while Kay decided to focus on her new career life. The 7th single of MNL48 is just around the corner, and most of the artists are already released new songs and make it into the countdown charts. However, the new single hasn't been released yet because they need to find a cover and translated versions of Japanese 48 song might be difficult, where it can cause Monday Green, which is a mishearing or misinterpretation of a phrase in a way that gives it a new meaning. And a record label where Star Music released 5 singles, while Universal Music released only 1 single, including the recently released 6th single, which is the OPM version of River. I wonder what happened to the 7th single anyway. So they'll expect to release a new single before the year ends, and once after the release of the new single, one of the members of the group is expected to graduate just before the upcoming 4th general elections. If you have comments or suggestions, let us know in the comments. Follow Jeff11 Manchester on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and subscribe to youtube.com/Gaferboy. But that's about it for Jeff's podcast. This is Jeff. We'll see you in the next podcast.